happening right now. I went out in Norwich this afternoon to find out.
Great, we're talking about whether people, I'm just going to stand back from you because it's all social distancing, that's it. I'm just talking to people about that and about how they're feeling with the rules and regulations. Did you go out at the weekend?
Well, me personally, I went out, I got out of my face. I do not care about coronavirus, I think it's a lie. I know people think, Gabriel, you are chatting absolute garbage, but I don't care. No mask for me.
But Gabriel, people
no
might think that you're actually being quite selfish by saying that.
Tough.
Now, you're wearing a mask. Your friend wasn't that bothered by wearing a mask.
Yeah.
What does that make you think when you hear him say that?
To be honest, I think that it's a real shame. Like, I work in a care home, like, for example, so I, see the importance, but I know that a lot of people have a more kind of cynical attitude about it and are quite selfish, to be honest, but yeah.
Now, you've got a mask on, but it's kind of hanging in an interesting way from your ear, yeah.
It's for when I go in the shop.
Right, and how are you finding going into shops?
Annoying.
Because
I
you have to
don't
wear...
like wearing it, I'm just wearing it because we've been told we have to. It's not that protective anyway because it hasn't got all the layers in it to protect you, it's just fashion.
But it's not about protecting you, is it? It's about protecting other people.
Of course, and I understand that as well, but I believe that these ones are just a fashion accessory, they're not really that protective.
I think it's all, I mean, blimey, we're well past the peak, and now that little fat man, Johnson, says we've got to do all this and that. And
well, you say we're past the peak, but there are some places in the region that are seeing little spikes now of a few more cases coming up.
Yes,
Does that worry you?
No, no. I just don't worry about it. Perhaps I ain't got much of a brain, but I just don't worry about what we had to cope with in life. You know, we could walk along the road and the roof tile fall on our head. So.
Keith, just talking to people about social distancing, you've got a difficult job there.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got to tell people to wear a mask if they're not.
Yeah, definitely.
How's that been?
It's not been too bad. Most people have been quite accommodating with it, so...
Have you had to get tough, though?
To some people, yeah. Some people don't think they need to, but obviously we all do to keep safe.
Until these injections come out, I don't think anyone's going to be safe.
So you're going to be following the rules to the letter until there's a vaccine?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay in as much as possible.
It's weird, whenever you see someone, you automatically judge someone and you shouldn't, but it's just the automatic sort of response.
Ah, that's interesting. So if you a sort of person that would go up to someone that wasn't wearing a mask who should be and have a word with them?
No, but I would feel uncomfortable. I think it's just, you know, if you look at the news at all, like, you feel stress all the time.
I've got this old pair of 70s Y fronts that I was sort of trying to make into a mask.
You haven't got that with you, have you, by any chance?
No, I haven't.
That's a
no,
shame.
sorry.
Well, thanks for talking to us. You keep safe.
Okay, cool, good.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, thanks to everyone who stopped and had a chat with me this afternoon.